All right, so thank you guys for joining me today for our Be the Change, How to Become an Emerald Within 30 Days. So the reason why you guys want to be an emerald, there's a couple of reasons. One, you are looked upon by Beachbody as like a working coach, a real coach, if you want to call it that. Once you become an emerald, it opens up this world of being able to take advantage of team volume. So right now when you guys sell a challenge pack, you're just making money through retail. And that's great. You can build some income on retail, but where you're really going to see your income explode, and if you guys have a goal of working this business part-time or quitting your full-time job and doing this full-time, you need to start with one, becoming an emerald, because it will open up team volume where you will actually make money off of what I do, what Anita does, and all the way up to Christine Dwyer, I think, is our great-great-great-grandma coach. So you want to be able to take advantage of all that volume every week. So that's one reason. A second reason is corporate actually rewards us with free paid leads. Free money. Oh my gosh. So before Christmas, I was telling Kyla this the other day, before Christmas, I had hit Emerald like a couple months before, and I was like struggling with getting some challenge packs. And so I was trying to make some extra money for Christmas presents. And so I was working my butt off in December, working really hard, and all of a sudden my check was higher than I thought it was going to be by like $150. And I'm like, where the heck did this come from? So I went into my back office and someone had ordered like 6 bags of Shakeology. So they must have been giving it to, people for Christmas or something. So total surprise, but that's what happens, you guys, when you're an Emerald coach. So those are the 2 main reasons. Once you hit Emerald, to get those paid leads, you do need to be hitting Success Club 5 minimum every month to be able to take advantage of not only team volume, but also the paid leads. Okay, so now if you have your pen and paper, here are some tips on how to rank advance from today up until 30 days. Now, I believe that you guys already have people that you're working with, so you can probably hit this before the 30-day mark if you're working your butt off. So work towards doing that within like the next week or so, and you will hit it. Okay, so you're already doing a really great job. It's going to be something that you'll be improving upon. So a lot of the stuff is repetitive, but these are the things that got me personally to Emerald within my first 30 days of being a coach. So rule number 1, make sure when people go to your Facebook wall, the very first thing that they see is something about you or Beachbody or your experience with Beachbody. Or maybe an inspiring quote about losing weight, being healthy, about making money, etc. Do not let the first thing that people see when they go to your Facebook be Farmville, Mafia Wars game, resharing political things, those types of things, because they are not shared as something that everyone likes. You could be turning people off. So you want to make sure that you're not doing that. Rule number 2, post a minimum of 3 posts per day. And that's a minimum. I actually, if you guys go onto my page, I post much more than that, and I recommend that you do that also. But at least 3 posts a day, not all about Beachbody, but about you and your family. So you will want to post pics of you in like your fitness attire, or maybe in action during a workout. Let people see that you are not just talking the talk, but you're actually doing the work, just like you would expect them to do work in your challenge group. Keep a notebook to jot down people's names. When we have a team call or a business opportunity call, you'll want those names so that you can go back and invite them to those business opportunity calls. We normally have them once a month. I believe our next one's coming up, so I can let you guys know about that date. But those are really inspiring to let people know and hear about, you know, people's stories and how they became a coach and what has happened to them since they became a coach. And hopefully that will get you some new coaches onto your team. Then, of course, you can follow up with these people, but keeping organized and efficient is definitely going to be your best friend. I've worked out of notebooks for almost a year, and that's just how I do it. Some people use Google Forms, Google Doc, Excel, you know, whatever is your personality, just, you know, keep track of it somehow. I also recommend that you get a Sportline watch or one of the polar watches to tell people how many calories that you've burned during your workout. So people are always inspired by a really great calorie burn. So the Sportline watch is only $28 at Walmart. So if you haven't already gotten one of those watches, I recommend getting that. Videos, definitely post some videos, whether it's of yourself, which of course those are the best ones, or you can find something online that's inspiring, like a story maybe from Beachbody back office. They have a lot of success stories. You can make a video about your favorite low calorie or low fat recipe, or just post a little tip to inspire somebody. People feel that they know you better when they see you in a video being honest and just being yourself. So that is like my next tip, is allow people to get to know you. Make it personal. People want to follow you when they feel that they have some personal connection with you. So you're going to want to talk about your life, your kids. You're going to want to integrate your Beachbody life into your family life. You can actually Google inspiring quotes, and you can post 1 or 2 or even 3 daily. Now, here's something that I want to make very, very clear about quotes or inspiring quotes, or if you want to post something about your personal development. Okay, so it's great to have a quote, but what's really going to attract people to you guys is having that quote next to your face. So take a really nice shot of you and then post, you know, like through PicMonkey or any of the apps on your phone, like Rona Designs or those types of things, and actually put that quote on next to your face and save it and then upload it. And then in the description part next to your picture, you can actually talk about why that quote means something to you, so that they're connecting with you. They feel that they understand why you picked that quote, and then you'll inspire somebody else. Okay, next thing. You'll want to be passionate about what you are doing. You need to believe that you can be successful at this business, and you will be. Treat it like you're already a huge ass success in this business, you guys. Excuse my French, but you need to act like you're an emerald or even a diamond or a top coach, because you'll come off that way to people and they'll be even more attracted to you guys. Okay, so next thing, to get more people in your network, start thinking of your hobbies. What types of things are you into? Do you like to run marathons? Do you like to just run? Then what you're going to do is go on to Facebook. You're going to find some running groups. You're going to start going into those running groups and start friend requesting those like-minded people. Get to know people in that group. If you're a nurse, find other nurses to connect with. After all, you already have something in common, right? I mean, it just kind of makes sense. That's why I've been posting for myself a lot of dancing, because I'm trying to connect with people that also like to dance, because that's something that I really like to do. If you like to fish, find other like-minded fishermen, friend request them. But this is basically expanding your pool of people that may want to get involved with Beachbody products or coaching, because they're going to start seeing what you're posting on your personal feed, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, she loves to run too. Oh, I love to run. I'm going to start following her. And that's just naturally what happens. And so again, if you're a dancer, go out and find dancers by doing a search. You're just definitely going to make some great friends in the process, and you're going to meet some very, very interesting people. Okay, next, you want to wear and share. So this is actually going to help you to create those relationships when you're out in public. So once you guys are done with your fitness program, make sure, okay, 21-day fix, you can actually do this after 21 days. Some of our other programs are 60 days. So once you're done with the program, you're going to want to go on to teambeachbody.com, and you're going to want to click on Beachbody Challenge, and then you're going to actually submit your results. So that's why it's really important to have that before picture and your progress picture. You might not be done. You're just going to submit what your progress is, and then you're going to get a free t-shirt. So once you actually get those free t-shirts, when you're out running errands, try to make some contacts with people by wearing like your P90X hat or your 21-day fix tank top, just to generate like conversation with people. If you want to make business cards, you can definitely do that through like any of the free ones that you can find on Google. Think of anyone that's maybe emailed you or responded to a Facebook thread. If that happens, you can actually single them out and private message them about what you're doing. Sometimes even taking a picture of you in your wear and share shirt and then posting it up on your personal page. Hey, you guys, look at, I got a free shirt for, finishing up the 21-day fix. That actually will inspire people, and a lot of times you'll get challengers from that. Okay, so stop by people's Facebook pages, their personal pages, and just drop them a line. So if you haven't talked to one of your friends in a while, do that. You can send them a private message, or you can even on their Facebook page just say, hey, tag their name, just stopping by to say hi and see how your family's doing. And a lot of times that will spark some conversation. Or if you have a challenger, definitely reach out to them through private message and ask them how their Shakeology is working out for them. Ask them how their fitness is going. Are they having the type of progress that they want to have? So if they're not a coach already, this would be a good time for you to take those Shakeology customers and turn them into coaches by stressing the discount. Okay, so next what you're going to do is post pics of your progress. So I know this is uncomfortable for a lot of people. I know it was for me in the beginning, but I'm telling you guys, if you post your beginning picture and then your progress picture, how things are changing for you, not only in your fitness, but also with your confidence, your health, your family life as well. Your relationship with your husband might be getting better because you have more energy to do things with him. Posting things like that is very inspiring and will attract people to you. You can also have an in-person Beachbody party. I actually signed a couple of coaches that way at my personal party. I don't really support the whole like home party business because I was a part of that for a long time with my previous jewelry business, but just getting people together and then asking them if they want to try your Shakeology. It's a really great conversation, starter. So if you just ask, like a couple of your close friends to come over and work out with you or try the Shakeology, maybe even show the doctor's video on the Shakeology that you can find through YouTube. It's just a more fun and more personal and beneficial way to open up doors in person. You can also post a picture of you as your profile picture. So this is definitely something that you want to do. This is like #1 in marketing. You don't want to have your profile picture be of your pets or children, okay? Although we have very cute children and hopefully we have cute pets, people need to build a relationship with you. So they need to see you in your profile picture. So if you take this list and you go one by one down this list and check it off every single day, you go to sleep, you wake up, you do it again. over and over and over again. And then you do it the next day. You can plan on adding at least 100 new friends within the next couple of weeks, especially if you're going into those groups where you guys have something in common with each other. You're going to be building your network. People are going to have more eyes on your posts, and that is going to get more people as your challengers and coaches. So I want you guys to make it your passion to live and breathe Beachbody and make your passion to become Emerald. Once you make Emerald, again, you're going to start getting some free customers from Beachbody to help you offset your expenses for Shakeology. Okay, you guys, so I am here to help you with any questions. If you have questions, now is going to be the time when I'm going to unmute you guys. So let's see. Okay. All right. You guys are back. All right. So does anyone have any questions while I take a drink?
Yeah, I have a question. So I made a page and everything, created a page, and it seems like I'm not getting no comments or anything on there. I don't even know if that was really helpful, creating a page, and then I paid, to boost the people.
Oh, the like page. You're talking about a business.
Yeah.
Like. Okay.
Yeah, the creative page. Yeah, I did that, and then I post daily on it, but I don't get response from that. I get response more from my group or from my my personal page. All I get are likes. So that's kind of frustrating. Like, I've talked to people, messaged them and whatnot, and like they say they'll get it, but they don't do it. So is it kind of, I was seeing in the Empire Inspire that, it's good not to put your website out there. Is that, do you put your website out there?
Are you talking about if you've just met somebody and you say, here's my website, go check it out, without actually taking them through the conversation first?
Well, I was doing it like on pictures and everything when I first created my page. And then I was doing it on my personal page and everything, basically just putting it out there. And I got 2 people to sign up, but they didn't purchase or become a coach or anything. So, and then I haven't been doing it. I haven't had any new people go into my site that I know of.
Okay, and you're talking about your Team Beachbody site, not your like page right now?
No, I'm talking about just Facebook. I'm talking about the like page, the group page that I had, and I've invited all my friends, and then my personal page.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is what I would recommend to do, and I know that Anita would recommend the same thing. So when you're in these groups, whether that's Pinterest or Facebook groups or wherever, you need to build a relationship with the people first. How you're going to want to do that is you're going to want to first take them over to your personal page, because they're going to actually see more from you on your personal page, because that's where you're actually going to post the real you. Your like page is more going to be for, like if you're going to post a recipe, or if you want to post workout tips, clean eating tips, that type of thing. So it's going to be more business related. You're not going to do a lot of personal over there. And so you're going to find that more people will trust you and come in as challengers and even coaches through seeing the post on your personal page. So as you meet people in these groups, the best thing for you to do is say, hey, I noticed we have a lot in common. I'd love to get to know you more. Why don't you reach out to me and send me a friend request through Facebook, and then put your little personal page link, and then you can actually approve them and then get to know them through private messaging. So once they send you a friend request, you've approved it, then you'll want to start that conversation with them and just go right into the script. Just be like, thanks for the friend request. I look forward to getting to know you. Do you have any overall health and fitness goals that you're working on or working towards. And then you can just start going into that.
Okay.
So that is what I do all day long with people, all day long. And I don't get a lot of activity on my like page either, Harriet. That is one of my huge frustrations. Like some days I literally feel like taking it down because, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things where, why do I need to live my day in frustration? That's sometimes what I'm thinking, to myself. But hey, that's how I found Comey. I found Comey on my like page. So it does happen. It's just, for me, it's more of a rarity right now because I'm still building up the likes, like people actually liking the page. You'll find once you get really up there in likes that when you go to post things, Facebook is going to look at your page as it being a popular page. So they're going to actually let more people see it. So they actually have like this, I think it's called algorithms, where if you are just starting out and you don't have a lot of likes on your business page, they're actually not going to let people see it that much. And so that's why it's almost like they're controlling us to spend money on our like page. So if you're wanting to build a like page and you have, $3 to $5 a day that you want to spend getting your page out to more people so that you're getting more likes, do it if you have the money. But if you're tight on money, I would not pay Facebook a darn thing. Not until you've built up your business on your personal page first. So focus over there first, and you're going to find that you'll have a higher amount of growth over there.
Yeah, I got people like inspired and everything, but I got them inspired to work out and everything, and they're saying, "Oh, I lost this many pounds," but they're not purchasing anything. Thanks for inspiring me, Harriet. So I've got a few people doing that.
That's okay. I have a lot of those too. And you know what? They come back around because, it's happening to me all the time right now. I've been a coach for almost a year, and I actually have people that have been in every single one of my clean eating groups. And when I go to post about my next challenge group, they don't buy. It's like they take it and they do the same thing. They take it and try and do it by themselves. And then they're coming back to me the next month, and they're in my next free clean eating group. So it's like there's just those people out there, and you can't control it. But what are you going to do? Say, no, you can't be in my clean eating group? No, I'm not going to help you,
You got to buy something first.
No, because that's how you're building relationships with them. They're trusting you that way. So that's actually a good thing. So they'll eventually purchase, So, all right. Well, thank you. That was a good question. Okay. Jessica or Kyla, do you guys have anything?
I think that was funny because I was in your clean eating groups. I don't know how many times. I was looking at that. When did I start talking to her?
I know. I get people messaging me all the time. Heather, when's your next free clean eating group? 6 months from now? No, just kidding. Do you want to buy a challenge back? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's okay. I have a lot of people that can only do the free thing. They're on, state-funded income or whatever. I have so many friends right now that are on government assistance. So you can't help it. What are you going to do? You can only be their friend and support them. What really gets me, though, I'm just telling you right now, what really gets me is those people that come back to me and say, "Oh, I purchased the 21-day fix off the TV." And I'm like, really? I know, those are the ones I'm like, dude, I spoke with you for the last 6 months. But you know what? They don't know. They don't know. They don't understand that there's a difference between beachbody.com, teambeachbody.com, unless you tell them, unless you make it very clear in the conversation that you have with them through private message that, girl, when you're ready, come back to me. Don't go on the TV, so that I can be your coach if you want me to coach you. So I started telling people that now because I've been getting too many of them coming back and saying that they purchased off of the TV, and I'm like, okay, there was a missing link on my end. I must have not done my job very well of telling them where they can purchase it, you know. So I'm getting better at that.
They probably don't get the groups and everything like we do, huh?
No, they don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't understand it unless they're a coach, you know. So.
And as you were saying earlier, every month there's this group that or the Zoom thing that goes on every month. When is the next one?
You know what? I can just do my own, you guys. My story is, I don't know. I tell my story and I cry every time. You know, I'm a new leader, you guys, and so I'm still confident in myself, doing things on my own versus sending people to do things through Anita. Sometimes I feel like what she says, how she presents, you know, those types of things, it gets into my head, and I'm like, I can't do it like that. Kyla, see, I still struggle with that stuff. Told you. So anyway, but she's had me on her call, and I shared my story, and people like came back to me, and you know, they're like, "Oh my God, you make me cry," and blah 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 blah. You know, so I know how to lead them. I know what to do. I just need to like do it and like set a date, and then you guys can just invite people, and you'd be like, "Come here, my leader." You know, talk about her story, and
that'd be a good way to get people.
I know. I just need to figure out like the technical stuff is kind of over my head. So like to screen share, I still need to learn how to screen share and then show the slides, because there's slides that you go through after you tell your story. Then you go to Beachbody, and then they have these slides that you go through to show people like where it started and how, you know, Carl got started and how it turned into, you know, to doing coaching and all that kind of stuff. So that part I need to figure out. And I don't have any excuse because my husband is a technical person, so I just need to ask him to show me how to do it. All right, so we're almost going to be out of our time. So Jessica, do you have any questions at all?
How often do you post in the exchanges?
Oh, okay. So like this week, I'm going to be doing it like every day because our group is going to be starting on Monday, right? So I need to get some more people in there. I think I have right now 3 challengers. I like to get, you know, anywhere from like 5 to 7 if I can. And then if you're adding some and Harriet's adding some, then we've got this really nice big group, you know, of people that participate. So there's a lot of like exchanging going on and interaction and stuff. Those are my favorite kind of groups. Instead of just having like 3 people and everyone's like, do I say something? I don't know. But yeah, you're going to find that I'm going to be posting every day. If we're in the same group, honestly, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's saying our thing is going to end in 10 minutes. So, okay. So I normally post in the groups either early morning or like around 8, you know. So it doesn't matter to me if you post at the same time. I'm telling you, if it's a group that is like 5,000 people or whatever, if I post and you post like 30 minutes later, I'm telling you guys right now, different people will see. So we never really have to worry about stepping on each other's toes. I will never come to you and say, I'm in that group. Can you get yourself out of that group? I mean, that's just stupid, right? Because we're all on the same team and we're all going to be helping each other anyways in the team volume. I mean, so why would anyone say that, you know? Oh. So hopefully that helps.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. I usually post actually in the afternoon when my daughter's napping. So I'm usually like mid-afternoon, like 2:30 anyway. So I kind of get the mommy nap group, I think.
That's good. No, that's good. And I'll never be on there at that time. Never. I never go in there. That's actually the time when I'm going to pick up my kids and I'm working with them on their homework. And so I'm like doing the mom thing, you know, around that time.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions?
I think that's it. I just need to get more people like going through the script. I just need to get some more people in like showing interest so I can script with them. I kind of started going through with the lady in my challenge group last night, and I mentioned to her that I think she'd make a good coach, and I kind of did that approach.
Cool. What did you say?
Cost is a concern, so I just kind of got to the part in the script where I'm asking her about what kind of activity she likes to do.
Okay.
And then that was late last night, so I still need to respond to her this morning, but I'm kind of just I didn't want to like bombard her too much all at once, so I'm going to go back and do that now as soon as we get off this call.
Yeah. You'll actually find that you won't be bombarding people if they haven't responded, which it sounds like maybe she has, and you're just.
She did. I haven't.
Either way, if they've responded or it's your turn, you won't really be. They'll actually come and tell you. I'll get in touch with you if I'm interested. So then you know, okay, I can stop talking to this person, and I'll reach out maybe in like a month, or something like that. So it's human nature for people to feel like when they start feeling like you're coming at them too much, they're going to push you away. If they're not doing that, then just keep going and say, hey, I just want to follow up, except from where we start or, ended last night. So what fitness program was your favorite? Or so what's your goals? Or, whatever, wherever you're at in the conversation.
Yeah. And then, what was I going to say? I don't remember. Never mind.
Do you have anything, Kyla?
Not that I can think of. I think I know what I need to do. I'm afraid because I don't know. Like.
Yes, you do. It's because you're afraid of getting rejected.
Well, it's not every time. Like I really just look, how do I quit my job and become a Beachbody coach? And then I got some really, really bad articles, and I was like, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that?
Yeah, you know what? Remember how Anita talked about having horse blinders on? Like, if you're seeing negative stuff about Beachbody, which there's always going to be negative stuff about Beachbody because people are negative. I mean, if you think about it, our whole world is negative, really, And so if they've had one bad customer service call, and maybe that customer service rep was having a horrible day, or maybe it was something they couldn't control, and the person on the other end didn't like the response, I mean, you don't know, So our job is to be the best coach that we can and just move through that. And if you're in groups where you're seeing a lot of negative, get out of them, okay? You don't need to be in groups that have negative impact on you. You need to be focused on positive stuff. And even though your ultimate goal, Kyla, is to quit your job and do this full time, you need to look at where you're at right now, okay? So right now, you still work. And right now, you're doing Beachbody with your job. So you need to make that work. And you need to not add that extra stress on yourself for feeling like you have to quit tomorrow, okay? There's plenty of time. You want it to be built up so that you eventually have that consistent income. If you were to quit right now and where you're at right now as a coach, you wouldn't have the income that you need to provide for your family, right? So you want to make sure it's a gradual, thing that, you're working and you maybe start seeing, $300 to $500 a week or whatever it is that your family needs. And then at that time, you might want to look into quitting. But for right now, just be the coach that you can be right now. And what that means for you is posting 3 times a day. Make sure your face is on there and make sure you're smiling. And, people will be attracted to you. Okay?
I have a hard time with the workout part, though. Getting it in with working and going to school. Like, I'm afraid I'm going to fail in my school. Like, I have finals week. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail.
At fail at what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
In school. Like, I'm going to college.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Well, you know what? Get into your personal development. Wherever you're at right now, you need to read for where you're at right now, okay? So if you're feeling overwhelmed and you are struggling with time management, then you need to read books on time management, okay? If you're stressed a lot, you need to find books that deal with stress. I mean, wherever you're at right now, it might not be where I am. We all have different things that we're working on in ourselves. But that's what I love about Beachbody. They allow us to have that as part of our job, to better ourselves. Are you kidding? Like, what other job lets you do that? And, you know, they'd be calling it a time waster. No, it's not. It's building up ourselves so that we can then turn around and be better coaches to other people. And we can be better moms, better wives, better friends, you know, because we have that extra confidence and energy that we can then turn around and give to other people. But if we don't have that, we're going to feel like we're drowning all the time, and we're going to be depressed, and you don't want to live like that. So wherever you're at right now, that's what you need to be focused on for personal development, and make sure that you get it in every single day. Okay?
And how many people should I be inviting? Because that's another thing that I...
Okay. So the standard should be 30 a day. You can build up to that, but 30 a day is going to make you a successful coach. You can split it up: 20 new people you've never talked to, and maybe 10 follow-ups. You know, you can kind of split it up, but it should be minimum of 30 a day, and you can spread it out over the day so you don't feel like you have to do it all at once. Or if you want to do your power hour and you want to get everything done and then go about your day, and then maybe come back at nighttime and respond to people, you know, then you can do that maybe once the babies are in bed, or, you know, whatever your schedule is. But yeah, the standard generally is 30 a day if you're wanting to seriously build at the business. All right.
I do 30 a day.
Yeah. I do more, but that's just me. You know, I've gotten used to doing 30, and it felt like it wasn't enough. And so I started getting, you know, where I'm doing 50, but now, because I've been doing this for, you know, almost a year, I don't have to do as much because people are now coming back to me. So, and that's just based on my posts. Now, I mean, they see my workout posts and they're like, "You're so inspiring. I'm ready now." You know, so I'm getting a lot of that lately, and it's those people that have been in my free stuff. So anyway, all right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for jumping on. I'm going to have the replay. Hopefully, I'm going to figure out how it works because I still need to figure that part out. And I'll post it so we can go back and, you know, listen to it over and over if you have missed or didn't get down all the notes, you know, so you can go back and listen.
Okay.
All right. So thank you for jumping on.
Thank you.
To, oh, you know what? One thing, let me see how much more time I have. Less than 1 minute. Okay. I might have to do a chat on this. Make sure that your leg is set to automatic. Unless you've already signed up a coach, then you want to make sure it's set to the other leg. That's how you're going to go emerald. So if you have a coach on your left, set it to right. So once you get that next coach, it automatically goes there, and then you'll be emerald.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure you guys have that done. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.